Hey everybody,
Hey.
Welcome back to the Chorizo Bros. Back at it again. We got Christoph, looking sharp as hell, man. You look like a 1970s Puerto Rican.
I'm back.
I got Brandoni over here with his what is this Wildbart gin hat? I like that hat.
Yeah.
Looks
Gin.
great. Cool.
Free hat.
Yeah. So here's what we got to do.
Very nice.
Free.
Chris and I have been going through some of Al Pacino's movies recently. We did Heat.
That was great.
We did Devil's Advocate.
Also great.
Yes, and we're gonna go through Godfather at some point.
We
I
have to. I still haven't watched it.
He still hasn't seen it, so this is gonna be a hell of a time. This is a natural progression from seeing Scarface, because we did Scarface also, and it was like, well, you know, it's another Al Pacino thing. It's another Brian De Palma movie. So that's where we're at today, guys. We're gonna be talking about Carlito's Way, and I have to say, I was talking a little bit about it before we started filming. I had such a fucking fun time watching this movie. I had so much fun. Entertainment value through the roof. I had so much fun. I just loved every part of it. But I'm gonna ship it off to these guys, and we'll talk a little bit about where we feel like you guys should watch it, and then we're just gonna go full on spoilers. So if you're gonna watch our video, no, we're gonna just spoil it. Why don't you start us up, Brandon? What do you think people should walk away from this movie with?
If you enjoyed any of the wildness of Al Pacino playing in Scarface, this is kind of right up your alley. This is going to hit all of those marks. On top of that, Al Pacino is getting more. Al Pacino's been acting probably 25 years already at this point in this movie. When
it would have been, around 20-something,
Yeah, 20-some years, and he's really trying some
he's
stuff.
Leaning
he's
into
trying
his
some stuff.
Pacino-isms.
He's like, we're gonna get wild.
Yeah.
He's like, we're gonna get really weird.
Yeah, he's definitely doing something here.
He's trying something out.
Yeah.
And I think it's a great gangster movie all around. Sean Penn, he's a piece of shit. He's a fucking cockroach.
He's a fucking scumbag.
He's a fucking scumbag. Love to hate him in this movie. Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time.
Yeah.
Wait, before we continue, I still don't know. I don't remember who Sean Penn plays.
He's the lawyer.
Oh, okay.
He's the frizzy hair lawyer.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, you want to say...
Which is crazy because we just did Mystic River, and he's in Mystic River.
That's right, yeah.
Jimmy.
Way different role.
Jimmy.
I'm going to say yes, you should watch it. I liked everything about it, really. A lot of suspense throughout the whole thing, right from the get-go. It really comes together, comes full circle at the end.
Yes, this has a very good wrap-up.
Yeah.
This has a perfect wrap-up.
Definitely watch it.
Because it ends exactly the way it started. It starts off with his death scene.
It does.
Like, as the credits are coming on, it's black and white, and then we see, Al Pacino's character, we learn is Carlito, is getting taken away by EMS, and something has happened. He's probably gonna die.
Yeah.
And then we're like, okay, how do we get here? Is how the movie starts. So yeah, positives all the way around. It sounds like.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
I have a few personal feelings about it, but we can get into that.
Aside from a couple of things that felt a little silly and a little hokey, overall, I think I'm gonna completely agree with what you said about. I liked pretty much everything about it. I think the suspense is like the best part of this. The shots were interesting. The romance was actually not that hokey. Some of the way it was filmed was hokey, but the story-wise, it works. I like all the actors. I like the editing. I like, it's not too long. It doesn't overstay its welcome. I like the action scenes. This is a great movie. I love this movie. We talked about this on a Scarface one. I was like,
yeah.
Scarface I liked a lot as a teenager. And then as I got older, the less and less I liked it, the less and less it holds up. I'm still glad I watched it. I still hold it in high regard that it's a movie people should see. But I think this is a much better movie. Just in terms of
objectively
storytelling and everything, yeah.
What was I going to say?
That's just my opinion. I mean, people can land on Scarface.
I thought it was going to feel longer because it's like 2 hours and 30 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, wow, that went by pretty quick.
It's staying kind of quick enough to be like, I'm gonna pay attention.
I was rewatching some of the most memorable scenes, and they're like 10-15 minute long scenes, and it seems like they just breeze by
because they're good.
And the movie is filled with a lot of those like 10 to 15 minutes of huge, like, you don't want to look away. You want to see what's going to happen next parts. And because most of the movie has, like, a bunch of those parts of it, all the other little things just, like, it just, the movie just goes really quickly when you're enjoying the ride of the craziness of Sean Penn. What the fuck is he gonna do next? Like, if you're watching it for the first time, you're like, oh my god, this piece of shit, what is he gonna do? Yeah.
Well, and the thing about why Al Pacino really works for this role too is you believe him kind of right off the bat. He's like talking to the judge. He's like going on this rant, and even the judge is like, "Why do I gotta listen? I got so much shit to do today. Why am I listening to you?" It's like, well, they fucked up. That's how he's found a loophole. His lawyer found a loophole, so he's getting let out because they used some illegal wiretaps to make their case. So we're like, all right, this guy should have been in prison longer. So he's getting like a second chance. He got out early, and we as the audience really feel like, okay, he does want to get out of this. He trips up along the way, but you get the idea that you kind of believe that he doesn't really want. It just follows him, you know.
Yeah.
He could have made better choices. Again, there would be no movie if he did. But
it just ends.
He doesn't go on the boat. I'm not going on the boat.
Yeah. Well, right. Well, the boat, and then he takes his cousin to that drug deal.
Oh, this is my cousin, man. Primo mío.
We, hear his bullshit little speech, and if I were sitting there, I'd be like, yeah, this guy's gonna reoffend immediately. But, he's hanging out at that club, and he's talking to Kleinfeld, and he's like, I don't know, I'm just gonna buy a fucking car place, and those guys don't get shot that much. Whatever the line is. It's great. And that is the soul of the movie. The soul of the movie is, if they make us buy that this guy is legitimately trying to get out, then all the suspense is there. Because every scene, they sell it from a storytelling point of view. We're like, we want to see him not fuck up his newfound relationship with Gail, or his rekindling of that. We don't want to see that fuck up. We want to see him and Kleinfeld kind of still have their friendship. He hasn't figured out that he's a total scumbag yet. Gets worse and worse as the movie goes on. But we buy it. They sell the shit out of
I
it.
think that was my favorite thing.
Which one?
Just him actually wanting to get out of it.
Yeah. It doesn't feel like just words. It feels like, okay, he really wants to do this.
By his tone, the way he talks, and his decisions.
Let's talk about how he talks.
Okay, so he just came off of Scarface, the last De Palma project that they had, and he was playing a horrible Cuban immigrant, stereotype of a Cuban immigrant, doing a horrible Cuban accent. How are we gonna get this little Italian man from New York to do a Cuban Miami fucking guy? And now he's playing a Puerto Rican. Wild. So much so they had to add a line that one of the Italian guys is like, "Oh, I thought he was Italian. Look at the way he dances." So they threw that line in there because people know that Al Pacino was Italian. Anyway, what were you gonna say?
But what did you say that how he sounds? What does he sound like when he's talking? Oh yeah. Okay. So this is in the special features. This is like what they said. That this is Edwin Torres is the guy that wrote the 2 books that this is based on. I didn't know this was an adaptation. So the author of that book is in the special features, kind of talking about the project of Carlito's Way, the movie. And he was like, well, I talked to the actors, and he goes, and I grew up in this life. I grew up around these people. These are kind of a little bit based on all people I know. And he goes, the thing about Puerto Rican gangsters at that time is the neighborhoods were adjacent. So we went to school together. So what I said before we started filming was, it's them talking like 1970s urban black guys. Mm-hmm. And it's really hard to listen to Al Pacino do that.
That's really what he said.
That's what Edwin Torres says.
Wow.
Yeah. This is based on 2 books, Carlito's Way and a book called After Hours. It's Carlito in his younger years being kind of a wheeler and dealer in the drug world, and then him getting out of prison in the second book. And it's kind of taking a little bit from both.
You know Steven Seagal?
Who doesn't?
Right.
You know his
Oh no, are we going to talk about this?
And musical career.
He had a reggae album, right?
When I was watching this, I'm like, oh my god, it's Steven Seagal.
Yeah, it's hard to not see he's doing like a bad blaxploitation 1970s accent, because it's definitely Spanish, but the way that he talks and the sort of the attitude, the jive.
Viggo Mortensen, who love him. This is way before he did any of his bigger roles.
Yeah, that was a shock to me.
Yeah, and just from him like coming out, he had another ridiculous accent, and the lines that he had were fucking hilarious. But when he actually said something in Spanish, why is Viggo pronouncing him so much better than Al Pacino?
No, but the way that the parts that it stands out like a lot is when he's talking to Gail, and then you have this like waspy, like Midwestern like white chick who like lives in New York, wants to be a dancer or whatever, and she's, you know, proper in the way that she talks and everything, and then you juxtapose that with like it's like Carlito Brigante doing this like black accent. So when they're in the scene alone together, you see her talking in this like real proper way, and then you have him, and it's real weird. She calls him Charlie.
I was thinking about that a lot.
Can I tell you, I fucking hated every time she called him Charlie. I hated it. I'm like, call him Carlo. Why are you calling him? Because Carlito is a nickname. His name's like Carlo. It's not. Yeah.
Okay.
It's not. It's not Charlie. So every time she said it, I was like, what? And then he's just like.
Is his name Carlos?
I think it's Carlo. I'm pretty sure it's Carlo. It might be Carlos, but I think it's Carlo. But yeah, she just takes it upon herself to just be like, I'm gonna nickname you Charlie, and he's like, okay, I like dating the white women. It's fine. So he's just like, all right, that's fine.
I don't know why it is though. My dad, his name is Carlos.
You call him Carlito?
No, everyone in San Antonio calls him Carlos, but down in our hometown, down in the valley, like everyone called him Charlie.
What? Really?
Oh, that is weird.
Yes.
So are they a bunch of whites in the valley or what?
Huh? He used to play golf a lot, so he
there it is.
Like hang
Charlie.
out at the golf.
Yeah.
But I mean, all those are.
Do they ask him to carry the bag also?
Oh my god!
No, he would play at the golf course.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he played the golf. He played golf, Joseph. He didn't carry bags.
He wasn't the caddy, bro. Come on now. Hey, Charlie.
Yeah, but I don't know. That's the proper golf, the proper way of saying Carlos is Charlie.
Ugh. Yeah, I didn't like it.
Yeah,
I didn't like it very much. I like that through shots and through visuals, because this is how you tell stories in movies. This is like a really good, like perfectly told story in a movie. Now we can decide whether or not how epic and how important the movie is. It's kind of not. It's just some entertainment. It's just like a quick love crime story, whatever. But the way that it's all shot is, even though there is a voiceover, and some of that is a little clumsy. That's going to be one of my, not necessarily negatives, but I didn't love that part, the voiceover.
I didn't even notice.
You didn't notice there was a voiceover? He's like, mi barrio, ya no existe. I'm like, ugh, Pacino, don't do that. Because you can do all this stuff through you can do this stuff through dialogue. You can do all this stuff through dialogue.
Well, I'm glad I didn't know.
But one of my favorite things is like noticing how streetwise he is. And it's not through them just saying, because they do, characters go, oh man, you're back in the neighborhood, whatever. It's like that he has a reputation for being like this badass back in the day.
Oh, you know what?
It's told through visuals.
Yeah.
It's told through that pool scene when he goes, all right, I'll go with you, whatever, it's fine. He goes in there and he immediately clocks the place. He immediately is like, something's off.
The bathroom?
And it's through him noticing. It's just him being observant and looking around. He's like, these guys are acting kind of shady. The one goes, what do you need him for? He tells his young cousin, oh, what you need him for? He's like, I'm just here. He looks over, there's somebody hiding at the bathroom. He goes, okay, there's a setup of some kind. And then he asks for a light, and it stays on his belt loop for just a second. His waist. He sees that he's got a gun, and then that's the gun he steals. And then when he's literally in a corner, or uses the guy's glasses to look behind him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, man, this is like again, it's kind of what we talked about with Tony. It's like, this is a street smart character. This is a very intelligent guy. You know, it's not through education, but this is someone who can figure things out and like through observation.
Definitely not out of the books.
Well, he probably did a lot of reading in prison.
That's true.
He says a lot of reading, a lot of push-ups.
Yeah, he really didn't give any information to Gail.
What he read.
Well, what is he gonna do? He, you know, she chides him about his breaking up with her before, and he's like, "What, you think I wanted to like worry about who you were seeing and shit while I was in there?" I can only imagine.
Yeah, I agree with him on that.
Him being like locked up and then seeing her, and she, you know, look all hot when she came in, because you know she would, and then be like, "God damn it, I gotta be stuck in this motherfucker." Yeah, so I don't know. A lot of it makes sense, and you even see why Gail likes him. You see why she likes him. She likes danger.
The strong man.
You know,
Strong, dangerous man.
she's like, if you can't get in, you ain't getting in, and he's like, hey, that shot kind of sucked, where he's like, ugh.
Yeah, I remember that.
The "You Are So Beautiful," the music, some of it that's the hokey stuff I'm talking about.
I like to have the credits.
Yeah, it's a good way to end the story. Him sort of having that fantasy while he's looking at that poster that's up
Which
above.
is literally her dancing.
It's her dancing, yeah. Oh, I meant to ask you about this because you occasionally, I know you don't do it all the time, but you occasionally will look at like old games, video games. Did you realize that? Have you ever played Grand Theft Auto Vice City?
I haven't played it, but I've seen it.
The lawyer of the guy you play, Tommy Vercetti is the guy you play. The lawyer is based off of Kleinfeld from this movie.
You know
Yeah.
what? That makes sense that they would
The poofy hair.
They would reference.
Oh yeah, because it's
all
all
other
references
movies.
of Scarface and like other things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so what they were saying is behind the scenes, like when I was watching that thing, De Palma was like, Sean Penn came in, and that was his idea. He didn't like ask him to look that way or like go here's what your outfit. It was Sean's idea. He was like he shaved like the top part of his hair right here because I think Sean Penn at that point didn't have like a receding hairline or anything. So I think he like did it himself and I can see Sean Penn doing something like that. So came in, got a perm or something, got his hair like that, and then like shaved it back to give it that receding. And it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool that he was like he became a different person. That doesn't look like Jimmy from
You're
Mystic
calling
River.
him cool.
No, he fucking sucks.
Badass with his curly hair.
No, but it's like okay, that's like what a Jewish.
Spicoli.
Yeah, that's like what Spicoli.
That Jewish lawyer.
That Jewish lawyer. Yeah, he looks like that. That does a little bit too much coke. That's an understatement.
Yeah.
Or when he's the guy in Team America.
Fucking, of course, fucking Al Pacino is 5'6".
He's tiny.
The villain they have to set him up with has to be equally as tiny. 5'7", John Leguizamo.
John Leguizamo was only 5'7"?
Yeah. And then Sean Penn, towering with his hair, he's 5'8". They got three tiny guys. They're like, nobody who's big stand next to him.
Oh my god. That's
Everybody
funny.
in the scene fucking needs to be at least this size.
Or if they're doing close-ups, they're on a box.
Yeah.
That's how they do it, man.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
how do
that-
you think they make Tom Cruise look like he's...
Perspective.
He's little. He's not... Yeah, Tom Cruise is not tall.
I don't know how they put the scenes where he's like fighting fucking Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill's like 6 foot. And
Yeah,
fucking
dude.
Tom Cruise is
Yeah,
tiny.
dude.
And they're supposed to be fighting in that,
just see his hand
in that
fall.
one. Yeah, Mission Impossible.
No, but...
Oh, God.
You know,
Oh.
except that we just know that they're short. The movie makes them look tough. It makes Al Pacino
Yeah.
look tough. I mean, you know.
I can only assume that Sasso dude is like a 5'3", 300 pounds.
Dude, I love Sasso. Sasso was
You
funny.
liked him?
Dude, all these characters were
Sasso.
interesting. Sasso, yeah.
Oh my god,
man.
this movie was so ridiculous.
I love
It's
everybody
fun.
in it.
It's
I
fun.
love everybody
Yeah.
in it, dude. That's what I'm saying. Sasso was because he looks like a guy that would be like that. Like
Yeah.
he looks like a guy that would act like
looks like
that.
he just came from the club in
He's like, "Why don't you
Scarface.
take your money?"
He's like, "Hey, I worked at the club in Scarface."
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a couple of Scarface actors. Did you notice that?
No, I didn't.
The little guy with that hat. That he's walking with Pachanga. He's walking with Pachanga, and he's like walking down the old neighborhood. And he's like,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay.
And then the one
He
guy
talks
comes up
to
to him, and he's like little. He looks little also. Since we're talking about that,
They're all
and he's
look-
like dressed up in that like red suit. I think it's a red suit, and he's got that hat.
Yeah.
He looks like a pimp. He looks like a Puerto Rican
See,
pimp.
that's why they put. Oh, Vigo's probably tall, apparently.
That's why they put him in a wheelchair.
I wonder how tall.
That was probably the.
No, it's probably from the book.
Right.
So he goes, so and so wants to talk to you. Or I don't even remember how that goes, but he goes to meet with somebody from these old times, and he's like, oh, so you didn't say nothing. You didn't squeal on me, and I got rich.
He has 5'11" though. He's.
Vigo's 5'11"?
Yeah. He's tall.
Yeah,
He's like,
that makes
"All right,
sense. I'll put him in a wheelchair.
wheelchair."
So make sure he says he shits his pants every day.
Al Pacino's
I got
like,
fucking
hey, there's
diapers."
only one way I'm gonna have anybody that tall next to me. He's gotta say he shits his pants.
Fucking diapers, man. I got fucking diapers. I shit my pants every day. I can't walk. I can't hump. You know?
He's gotta say he's got fucking diapers, man.
I got your fucking diapers.
I was cracking up, dude. You
Oh my
might have heard me in
God.
my
Yeah.
room going. I was saying it at the TV. I was like, I shit my pants every day.
That was definitely. They was like, oh wow, this is just here to be funny.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
just
yeah.
a funny
Yeah,
scene.
yeah.
He says he's a stand-up guy.
Eh,
That's the first
You're a
thing
stand-up
he says.
guy.
Yeah.
That's
and then
great.
pan to him in a wheelchair.
God, I don't even remember.
Of course you would notice that. That's great.
I was like, that's not very serious.
Yeah, it's very much a joke, for sure.
Oh.
But I like that.
Yeah,
I really
because
like that.
same thing after he kills that maid dude on the boat, him and his son, Sean Penn, and the dude, he says, "Is that your friend?" He's like, "Yeah, he's my friend. He's a fucking cockroach." And then after he kills him, then he's back at like his place, and there's like one of those Madagascar hissing cockroaches on his.
And then he puts the
he
candy
puts
cup on
the glass.
it. Yeah.
Right after that scene
Yep.
of he says that he's a cockroach.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A little on the nose.
There's some parts where it's
I
like
mean-
now you think about it. There's some,
I don't care. It's surreal. It's hyperbole. It's like an exaggerated version of crime stories.
Yeah, they're just throwing hints at you through it. Like one of the early lines was he was telling to Sean Penn, favor is gonna kill you faster than a bullet.
Favor gonna kill you faster than a bullet.
Oh, that's definitely gonna come in at some point. Happens to himself.
Yeah, and I think it's going to lend itself to being a little bit older to appreciating this, because it does have this like Carlito is still capable and smart, and he could be still kind of badass in this world. He's choosing to step away. He's choosing to. He's tired. He doesn't,
He doesn't want to die.
because there's a lot of the mistakes he makes are because he's trying to stick with this, like, I got to be better than that. And in that world, that's a weakness.
yeah.
We find that out.
Yeah. So there's actually a really cool shot here where he has that confrontation with Benny Blanco from the Bronx. Motherfucking Luigi. They're having their
That's right.
last confrontation in the back of the club. After Stephanie and Kleinfeld, that whole thing happens. Carlito tells him, "Get this motherfucker out of here."
Fucking
So
throws
they-
him down the stairs.
Yes, but the scene, that scene, great scene, by the way. I actually, he barely taps him and he falls down the stairs. But when they're looking at each other, they're using the backlighting of the club, or the lights that are outside. They use this really bright red light, and when it's on John Leguizamo's face, his face is entirely red. And then it shoots over to Al Pacino's face, and half of his face is in the red. The other half is the
I didn't
regular
even
white
notice
light.
that.
Because it's showing you he's half in and half out of this. And Leguizamo, if he doesn't kill him, he says, if I see you again, I'm going to kill you. He says it.
Yeah.
Now, if we're in this life, that motherfucker's going in the trunk over the pier.
Yeah, he says he made a mistake after he doesn't kill him.
He says it before,
He's like, they're
too.
going to say I'm flaky, man.
That was...
That was a voiceover.
Oh, I thought when you said that, I thought you meant like a dub.
Oh,
it was
no,
like
no,
an
no,
inner
no,
monologue.
narration,
It was an
narration.
inner monologue narration.
Yeah, narration, yeah.
Yeah, I like that actually. I kind of like.
I said it. I didn't say it was a negative.
Even when he said he's flaky.
Some of the lines are a little bit like that, but I mean more so that like the genius.
No, my favorite accent is the guy. Hey, Carlito!
Oh, the guy in the bar.
Yeah.
Oh, Carlito! I heard of you, man.
The pool scene.
He's like, didn't you hear the news? Your boss is dead, and so are you.
He goes,
they were like,
he goes, oh, lo siento, Carlito.
yeah, they asked whatever guy the game.
Oh, he's playing Carlos Santana over the.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. That guy rolls. I love that guy.
Oh god.
Hey, I'm not done counting yet.
It's down there. Go. Where did they
Hey man,
fucking?
hey man, there's no beer down here. At the bottom, at the bottom. Like, what are you talking about?
When they asked for fucking that extra, that guy to come out, they were like,
Oh, dude, this slow. It's funny because you think that scene where he's looking in the glasses. You think the scene would be kind of fast, where he like swoops by.
Oh no, you kind of like.
He's just kind of like.
he already finishes his trick.
He does his
hits
trick
him.
shot. Yeah.
His cousin has plenty of time to go. No.
Yeah. Yeah. He slams his arm in the refrigerator and then he cuts his throat, and it's like, dude, that scene was fucking awesome. I remember the first time I saw this movie because I was like,
Awesome.
yeah.
I mean, yeah, I see what you're saying. I just.
Yeah, because it was
a kid right off the start of the movie is crazy.
No, okay. In the story, that sucks that happens, but like the scene itself, like where
The fight.
the fight, and then he's like, okay, what? And then there's that music, bump, bump, bump. That sometimes the music really works. He sees, okay, I can steal his gun, and there's a guy behind me, and whatever. He sets this whole thing up to have the advantage. Does the shootout, shoots the guy, I think through the cheek, right behind the bar. That one guy, I think he shoots him in the cheek, and then he goes, okay. He runs to the bathroom, and then he's like, okay, fuck. And you see him, the cogs turning. He's like, what do I do? He's like, fuck, I'm trapped. I just took a bullet. I got a gun that has no fucking ammunition in it left. There's no windows for me to climb out of here. So what does he do? He goes, all right, well, I have to intimidate my way out of here. And then he's like shouting at them. And you can see on his face, he's like, this is probably not going to work. And he's like, okay, I'm reloaded.
Yeah, I was seeing
you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I was watching that scene. It's like, what if Scarface didn't have the bullets to back his claim?
Yeah.
He's like, you're ready for the pain?
Yeah.
Here it comes! And he opens the door and he's like jerking out.
Yeah.
He's like,
well, what are you supposed to do? Like, you got no bullets.
You're just gonna die.
You got no bullets.
jeez.
And they believed it because they were like, oh, remember how much of a badass this guy is. So they
Well, he
bounced.
just took out all these fucking people.
Yeah.
Yeah, what the hell was that trick shot? I mean, they're just watching him stack it on chalk.
Oh, he's
What
like,
do you, what was
hey,
about to
He's like,
happen?
yeah. He's like, oh, you hold it. And he's like, okay.
yeah, you hold it right in your fucking hand, and then this. Oh, look, it's stacked up 3 high. What do you think is gonna happen? Ah!
Dude, getting hit in the face with a fucking cue ball is gonna fucking hurt, dude.
Oh,
those things are so solid.
Oh.
That's gotta hurt, bro. That's and that like again cements a lot of things. It was like, okay, because what happens? That's the beginning of him. He just had the conversation with the lawyer. What are you gonna do? How are you gonna make? What are you gonna do with your life now? You're out. You know, we did it. Whatever. He's like, I'm gonna go buy. I'm gonna go buy this rental property or whatever. He goes, I need this much money. He fucking takes the money from that deal that went bad.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
That's how he got it. And then he's like, hey, I heard this guy's, his lawyer's like, I heard this guy, he owes me some money for this club. He goes, I'll go in, but I don't want to owe you it. I'll put up my own money. And so he's like, all right, I got a bedrock. Now I got some way to get income constantly. So, I mean, this is a smart dude.
Yeah, pretty smart.
It's a smart dude. And that thing shows you a couple, and you cannot imagine the conversation he must have had with his cousin or whoever, that his nephew or his cousin or whoever just got killed there. He took a bullet. He's like, he takes the gun and these are all unloaded, by the way. And he's like rubbing his fingerprints off it. He throws it in the dumpster,
can,
and he pulls it on a guy that bumps into him because he thinks it could just be another backup. You see the like dog in him. You see that thing. Again, it's just through visuals. Why else would he do that? He did that because he thought, okay, backup's on the way.
Yeah, no, the whole movie is filled with that, and I like that part too. Especially, I think that made me think of the last fight scene, and he's just hiding and running away from everybody, and he's fucking laying down on the escalator.
So great.
And the fat guy pops up. It's so fun, and it's like, it reminds me of some fucking spy movie type shit.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. That last scene, that last action scene is very much like spy shit. That might be the best part of the movie is the climax of it. Yeah.
Yeah, the music was a little. I was like, this isn't quite what I expected to hear, but it fits.
Yeah,
It fits.
the suspense parts, that part works. The romance parts were a little silly. A little more than silly.
I mean, especially just like Gail and him. Like she says, "Oh, I'm gonna feel like an idiot and dying. You're dying," and I'm gonna be crying, thinking about all the mistakes.
I know how this ends.
Yeah,
with me taking you to the
and then
ER,
it happens.
And then it happens.
Yeah.
Oh man, you know where I felt a lot of tension, because I don't know if you've ever had like a chick realize that she's gonna be like she's mad at you, and it's like unfolding as it goes, is when she's like, what boat?
Yeah.
What boat, Charlie? And then you're like, oh, this bitch is gonna get. They're gonna get in a fight now. I see
Carlito
that.
already knew.
And he's like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that, Dave? It's fucking dull what you're doing. And then
He already knew.
I don't like boats.
he already knew. Now, and that's one of the more frustrating things about Carlito is because he feels like Kleinfeld kind of had his back a lot, that he didn't see the problem that Kleinfeld was from the beginning, while everyone else kind of did.
More focused on doing, like, following that compass.
That, and then, well, just his friendship sort of clouded, just like, okay, this guy's like bad news. He tells him, he's like, dude, you're not a fucking lawyer anymore. You're a gangster.
Yeah.
And that, the face that Sean Penn makes when he says that is like, he's like, yeah, I am. Like, he seems like pleased by it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fuck.
And he asks, did you take Taglialucci's money? I like that name. That's a cool name for a
Taglialucci?
lobster. Taglialucci.
I was really hoping they didn't. I really wanted to see the Sean Penn's character not be a dick, not be an asshole.
Taglialucci sounds.
No, that's what makes him.
Taglialucci sounds like a really nice pasta.
I was gonna say it sounds like a
You're
nice.
stuck
It
on
sounds
that.
like a nice pastry.
Tagliacci.
Give me a couple Taglialucci.
Hey, give me a Taglialucci with a drizzle of cream on the top. A couple of Pacinos on the side. Give me a Leguizamo.
A cappuccino.
A cappuccino and a. Oh, dude, don't do that.
Don't do that.
Jack and Jill.
Give me a
What?
cappuccino.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Jack and Jill was this Adam Sandler movie.
Oh, when he came out
Oh,
of that,
whoa,
and he
whoa,
was
whoa.
in
So
love
I didn't think
with
you were referring
Adam
to that,
Sandler.
Jack and Jill.
Jack and Jill.
It's his favorite movie.
I hate Adam Sandler with a burning passion.
That's your favorite movie?
Oh, he
No.
does.
That's his favorite movie.
He's saying it because he knows that I don't like Adam Sandler.
That's his favorite movie.
He's
So-
ashamed of his love.
So Jack and Jill is an Adam Sandler movie where he plays like twins.
Yeah.
And the lady version of Adam Sandler meets Al Pacino. And Al Pacino does a
At Dunkin's.
Dunkin' Donuts commercial. And it's
my
it's
God.
Al Pacino and Cappuccino.
Everyone wants my Dunkachino. Can't get enough of my Dunkachino.
So
There's a Family Guy thing where it's
I'm gonna get some whiskey because
yeah. I was
Adam
watching.
Sandler
I was
upsets
watching.
me.
I was
Are you gonna have
watching.
I will.
I was watching Family Guy for the first time in a while,
you.
like last week, and they had cappuccino maker, but it's an Al Pacino maker, and it makes you a cappuccino. But when it's making it, it goes, "Wow!"
I came to see how Brian's.
Sorry, I'm just making an Al Pacino.
Oh!
I fucking love Al Pacino, dude. Dude, we gotta watch. Scent of a Woman. We gotta watch Serpico. We gotta watch Dog Day Afternoon.
Oh, yeah. Attica.
Yeah. Do you know what Dog Day Afternoon is
I've
about?
never heard of any of these movies.
That's what it is.
I kind of want to tell him, but I also don't.
Okay.
It'll get
But-
better if he goes in blind.
Have you seen Godfather?
We gotta watch Dude, you have to watch all these
Did you
Al Pacino
watch-
movies.
did you watch
He's
any-
never seen it.
I
So
haven't seen any of these things.
We gotta watch Dog Day Afternoon. Don't tell him what
okay.
it's about, dude. If you watch this movie, do not look anything up about it.
Okay.
Because it's like you're
Dog Day
gonna
was
be like,
definitely trying
they
to
made this
say
in the
something.
70s. It was definitely trying to say something.
Oh yeah.
All right, to Mr. Taglialucci. If you watch this movie again, Chris, look for some of the scenes when you realize that Pachanga's gonna turn on him. Because it's sprinkled throughout the movie if you know what you're
I
looking
didn't
for.
really think about
Yeah,
it.
'cause you
other
wouldn't-
than the one scene.
Yeah, because you
I'm flaky. Man. That one and cocksucker. How do you say
Laline?
it? How does he say it again?
Cocksucker.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Go ahead and kill me, you cocksucker!
No, he goes,
Just kill me already.
I'm no good in the
Cocksucker.
joint, man. He goes, come on, I shit my pants. I got fucking diapers, man. I got
Look at
fucking
this.
diapers. Or when he goes to, I think is it Sosa or is it Laline that he takes the knife and he's like, I'll cut your fucking liver out. It's one of
I thought it
those.
was
He goes to Sasso, and he,
Is it Sasso? Yeah, because
Yeah,
he thinks
he's-
Sasso ran off with his money.
Yeah.
and Sasso did put his money, but
Dude.
I think so.
Yeah, well, because he thought Carlito got killed. Mm-hmm. Which again, that actor.
Terrible.
So that's one of the things because he basically Sasso tells him, he's like, Pachanga's got a problem with you, bro.
Oh yeah.
He tells him, he's like, I heard he's talking shit.
You're
And the
flaky.
reason he doesn't listen to it because you're flaky. And the reason he doesn't believe him is because he knows that Sasso's a bullshitter also. Our first
Right.
scene with Sasso is that he's a bullshitter. So like he doesn't take great advice when it's given to him about Kleinfeld, about Benny Blanco.
Oh yeah, he's so paranoid though.
He's not.
should kill baby.
He's not. He lets
No,
all
not
this.
more. Not so more paranoid, but aware. Like he was saying, you see all the angles, but they could.
But he was blinded by his people that he thought he didn't have to worry about.
Well, I think he in his inner monologue he knew about like the repercussions of pretty much most of everything that was going to happen. He just was like, but I gotta, like you say, I gotta be better. I can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, because even Pachanga was even like, oh, come on, man, it'll be fun. Like, he should have just been like, okay, you do it.
I was thinking that have them do it, but then again, he'd still be tied back to it because he's the boss.
He would have got away. Or okay. So one of the things I saw too on that behind the scenes thing is they were talking about some reshoots they did of some of the scenes, and there was a whole thing about what if this movie takes the fuck off and we want to bring Carlito back. So they shot a scene, or they either shot a scene or they talked about shooting a scene where he was gonna open his shirt up and he's got a bulletproof vest on underneath.
Oh my god.
And that would have fucking sucked. I would have been so mad if they did that. This movie only works because he dies.
I think it would have been.
His death is supposed to mean something.
He doesn't die in that first scene though. In the very beginning, he's like, "My heart doesn't give out." I was like, "Oh, wait a minute."
Well, yeah, because it's maybe leaving you to think
Maybe
you're unsure. But the movie doesn't work if he lives.
I wanted to see one where he lived. I was really hoping for
I would
that.
have seen
You would have seen the second movie.
Carlito still finding his way.
Oh.
The sequel.
Carlito's trip to Bahamas?
Yeah.
Like Gail just dances for him.
What would the second Carlito's way be called?
Gale's Way.
It'll be Carlito's Way, but it's spelt like when Mexicans say like, "Hey, way."
Yeah.
Carlito's Way.
Oh my god.
He's got a Mexican buddy that he
And
hangs out
it's
with.
like 15
And
years
it's Louis,
later.
it's
and
Louis Guzman again.
And it's mostly
It's just
like,
Pachanga playing somebody
They
else.
should do a sketch. They should do sketches like that.
They did
Sketch for that.
they did a
Sick.
prequel to this.
A real prequel?
Yeah, they did it.
After the book you said?
No. There's a movie called Carlito's Way: Rise to Power.
And who
Is it
comes
good?
out?
And I don't remember the guy. I don't remember the guy who plays Carlito, but Pachanga's in it again. Louis Guzman is in it, but I don't know if he's. I don't think he's playing Pachanga. I think he's playing some other character. It's not great. It's not great.
2005.
It sounds like
P. Diddy is in this movie.
Christ.
just a cash grab.
I mean the concept of Carlito is pretty fun.
No, is this a prequel?
Yeah.
When Luis Guzman gained so much weight. I think this is one of the.
Oh,
this,
he looks a little puffy.
the fucking movie Carlito's Way is probably the youngest and skinniest I've ever seen him.
Oh, Pachanga? Yeah.
Yeah.
And he was not. You could see that belly.
Louis Guzman rocks the belly though.
No, he does. It was like, wow, that fits him.
And the kind of fro-y look. Oh god, you know who got on my nerves is Stephanie. Hey Carlito, how come you never try to fuck me? I'm like, ugh.
I thought that was gonna be
like that?
Oh, the
gonna
chick
be a
that's fucking the lawyer.
Well, she's fucking everybody,
Oh,
but
yeah,
but Carlito.
anybody.
Yeah, please no.
with money.
He has that scene where he goes and looks at her through.
He comes out in the Count of Monte Cristo.
Yeah, he plays. Dude, we got to do Count of Monte Cristo.
I've watched that one.
We just talked about this.
Wow.
We
was
just
good.
talked
I
about
really
it.
liked that
Count of Monte
movie.
Cristo fucking rocks,
And you
dude.
said Henry Cavill comes out?
Henry Cavill's in it. Louis Guzman's in it.
Henry Cavill's in?
Yeah, he plays the son.
Wow.
Guy Pearce is in it. The guy from The Crow, the top dollar. I don't remember. Dorliac is what the character's called. I don't remember what his name is, but the character's called Dorliac.
Who is that?
You've never seen Count of Monte Cristo?
No, I haven't.
Dorliac is
so long. I don't remember Henry Cavill.
warden of the prison. You know, you remember? You saw the movie. You said the one that whips him.
No, I mean in Crow.
He's the main bad guy. He's like the
That's
ruler.
His bad guy name?
Top dollar.
I thought it was like Dagliach.
Dorliac is what he's called in Count of Monte Cristo.
Oh.
Yeah. So all the Crow names are stupid names. Fun Boy, Top Dollar, Tintin.
Oh.
What's the other one? They have stupid names.
T-Bird.
T-Bird. They're dumbass names, dude. So anyway,
It's going completely off.
no, we're not. We're talking about actors that were in this movie.
We're talking about Top Dollar.
Top dollar.
Carlito was the top dollar. Chris was even saying there's really not that much to say about it, except that it's a fun crime movie.
It really
It's a fun
is.
crime movie. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now the
It's a
gal.
little flaky, man.
I'm gonna tell you guys something which is kind of random, and I don't know how I never
Whoa.
forgot about this. No, it's not. It's nothing like personal or whatever.
I'm just saying it
So
out.
I remember I took a theater arts class in high school, and one of the days they put on some movie because they did sometimes they just put on movies so we can watch performances and whatever. Now, Penelope Ann Miller is this actress's name that plays Gail.
Okay.
And I was like, thinking about it right now, I was like, she probably should have been in more movies. She's cute, she's talented, I feel like she should have been in more
You
stuff.
could see it.
But in this class that I was in, she plays Emily in a play called Our Town. Did you guys ever have to watch this or read this? It was like because there were like famous plays like Death of a
Sounds
Salesman
familiar.
and The Crucible. Like there were like really big plays that they talked about to be like, oh, that's such a you gotta see that or whatever. They have like some kind of artistic significance. Now the thing about Our Town is Our Town was supposed to be like a meta kind of commentary on plays themselves, and when they filmed or performed Our Town, it was supposed to be minimal. It was like a couple of chairs. And like that's it. There wasn't supposed to be any set design. It was like you're on a stage, there's a couple of chairs, and you have to kind of act everything out. And there's a part where somebody is either talking to one another across like an alleyway or up at a building or something, and then they're just standing on ladders, and they're doing the scene on top of ladders, like because they're not going to build a set. That's kind of like the purpose of it. And she was in it, and I never put it together that that was her. And I was like, this chick from Our Town is this person. Oh shit! Like boom! It like ding! It like dawned on me.
I thought you were gonna say she was terrible in Our Town.
Yeah, what?
She was fine in Our Town.
She was fine.
But then I realized I cranked the couple out to that girl.
Okay.
What?
To Our Town?
No, to this. She's all dancing around. It's great.
In Our
I mean, I
Town?
was like a teenager when I saw this. Think about it.
Oh, I thought you were doing it to Our Town.
No.
You know what
I saw Our Town in class. What do you think I jacked it in class, bro?
The club, I was thinking, oh my god, how many guys jacked off to this? Because it's I mean, you're watching, imagine when did this movie come out?
1993.
You get the VHS, you watch it alone, you rewind it.
Yeah, you just watch it over
You
and over.
hand crank it back.
Oh my god, I love, dude, when she turns around. No, because they're doing that. He's walking through the club. What?
All right, I'm just thinking, somebody watches this. Somebody like Shelby. I don't.
Shelby and Grant
Something to
watch
think
this.
about. Just something to think about.
What? I'm saying that scene of him like hearing, because somebody says like, "Oh, I saw your girl over there," and he's like, "Okay," and then he goes in there, and then she's in the club the whole time dancing. She's just like, it's from the behind, and she's got the wig on.
Yeah, and I was like,
So you see her dancing around. You see her dancing around, and then finally he's standing there looking at her, and she turns around, and he's like, "Gail, what are you doing here?" And then those creeps come over, and they're like, that was fantastic, and you're like, really something.
You're a little
like,
weird about that.
Ew, go away, go away. She's like,
fans.
she's clocked out having a Diet Coke.
fans.
Leave her alone, dude. Don't you fucking bother in here while she's sitting down with a guy. But hey, man, strip clubs are nasty. I have been to a strip club, and they're gross. And that's me as an adult. They're nasty, dude. There was like a lot of rewrites with the scene where he confronts him, Kleinfeld. When Carlito confronts him, and he's like, "Okay, I heard a tape. It's basically got Kleinfeld saying that he would, fuck Carlito or whatever."
Right.
And then he gets stabbed. And that's a good scene too. He's walking through the thing, and he goes, "Something tells me that face and that uniform don't go together." And
noticing.
then, yeah, because he's observant. He's like, "But I gotta see him face to face." And then, so that scene apparently it was written a certain way, and then Al Pacino like got there and was like, this doesn't really make sense. And they were like, "Explain, like, why? We're set up. We're here to do the scene, and now you feel like it's not right." He goes, "Well, and I don't know. I can't compare because I don't know what the other scene would have been. But basically, he's like, dude, Carlito's too streetwise to even go. He just wouldn't even go talk to him.
I was thinking, like, he knows better.
He knows better than to go.
Than to do that.
Because then the Taglialucci's see that he just talked to him, and that's one of the reasons they go there. Like he was fucking there.
Has to do it though.
But he's like, it's your friend. It's like somebody who he vouched for over and over, and then he went and helped do this shit. I mean, what he should have done whenever he killed Taglialucci is fucking thrown his ass overboard too.
Yeah, but he wouldn't do that. He's flaky, man.
God.
I like how my favorite thing was I shit my pants every day, and his
Flaky.
So
hey, he's
bad.
flaky, man.
In the song.
My favorite is also when he goes, "Yeah, Stephanie, yeah." She's fucking Sean Penn.
Not, I'm Benny Blanco from the Bronx.
I did like that. Remember me?
Oh my god, yeah.
From the Bronx.
Oh man, the fact that they have him running alongside him at the end.
Benny?
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah. Because he looks back.
Damn.
He's looking back at the guy because the Taglialucci's son gets shot and by the cops. And he looks back. He's okay. I'm at the end of the train. Gail's here. We're about to get the fuck out of here. And then, when you see him kind of looking back at that action, you see Benny Blanco running alongside him, but you don't see that it's him. You just see the back of him. Yeah. And he's like got the arm wrapped up.
I like how I did like it. Everything got filled in. Like why was Benny Blanco there?
Pachanga sold him out. Yep.
When he throws those bullets, he's like, "Adios, counselor."
That's what I had in my pocket. I was gonna do it. When I was taking the bullets out of the magazine, I was like, I'm gonna keep some in my pocket and then I'll drop them.
Need a revolver.
What a great, because he couldn't have known that he was gonna get shot, but he knew that he was a target. So he took his bullets off.
He didn't know he was gonna get shot right then, but he knew he was gonna get
Well, he figured that one of the mob guys was there.
And it's like enough time for him to realize that he knows that Carlito did that. I feel like he's like,
yeah, but in reality, the mob guy would have just shot him as soon as he started pulling the gun out.
Right.
He tells him, "Hey, don't put it underneath the pillow. Put it right here where you can grab it." Yeah, Sean Penn, man, that's crazy because we talked about Sean Penn.
I didn't even know it was Sean Penn.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, you wouldn't think. So now we gotta watch I Am Sam.
Just keep pulling movies that I've never heard of.
I Am Sam.
You don't need to watch I Am Sam.
You know what connects I Am? You know we should play this 6 Degrees of Kevin Bacon. Oh, Sean Penn's in I Am Sam as Sam, and Michelle Pfeiffer's in that. Michelle Pfeiffer was in Scarface, also with Al Pacino. How does it go back to Kevin Bacon?
I don't know how does it go.
But all these people work together over and over,
which is nice. I always wonder what it's like. Hey,
to have friends.
Good to see you again.
That work with.
So Sam, I Am Sam, is God. I had to beep some of this out at least. I Am Sam is a movie, and it's like Dakota Fanning's first movie. She's a little girl, and Sean Penn is basically needs a lawyer for a custody battle with the state, whether or not she should be in a foster home, because he's.
I didn't think that's where there's a guy.
So Sean Penn plays a person.
Wow.
A homeless lady hooks up with Sean Penn. He gets her pregnant. They have Dakota Fanning. He takes care of her. Sean Penn accidentally gets tricked by a prostitute because he's challenged. So he's like at a mall or something, and I don't know where I said a mall, but I don't know where they are. The gal's like, "Don't you want to come back and have a good time with me?" He's like, "Yeah."
Dude,
and so he gets arrested, and then the state finds out.
This is just not fair, man.
The state finds out that he's been taking care of a kid this whole time, and he's mentally challenged.
That's just not fair.
And so the whole thing is Michelle Pfeiffer's this bitch lawyer, and she's like, "I'll help you try to keep your kid," and that's the movie.
Bitch lawyer.
They hate her, dude. Her coworkers hate her.
Who thought of that?
I don't know, but it's like people hate it, dude. If you look at the ratings of it,
it's awful. It's an awful movie.
It's terrible, dude.
Oh, it sounds.
So imagine. So we just watched Sean Penn.
God, I miss the '90s when they were making.
No, that was 2000s, dog.
Was it 2000s?
I think
already?
so. I think so. Don't quote me. 1998 or higher, but it's I think it's 2000s. All right, we're gonna find out. Brandon's gonna look this up real quick.
2001.
Yep.
Wow.
Well, don't do anything with it. When we get out of here, we're gonna play the trailer so you can see how ridiculous this is.
Fantastic.
Okay. But at the same time, at the very beginning of the 2000s, they were still making some pretty close to 90s movies. Like they were still.
Oh yeah, they're still the 90s hadn't washed out.
It hadn't washed out yet.
What the fuck does that mean?
Because you can tell the flavor of a decade by the stuff that was coming out at that time.
Well,
but if you pick something in 1991, it's still gonna have an 80s vibe still because
it does
because it's not until Nirvana that the 90s really kicks in.
Wait, I'm thinking of that. Remember that bus Someone with their sister.
Rosie O'Donnell riding the bus with my
That's
sister.
2000s, isn't it?
I think it's early 2000s.
Why is that?
When
in
was
2000s?
the Tom Cruise one with Dustin Hoffman?
Wait, you're talking about Rain Man?
Oh, Rain
Yeah.
Man?
When was that? That was
That's
in,
old.
that was 80s.
It's late 80s.
Did you like this more than Heat?
No.
Did you like this more than Scarface?
Oh, come on. Heat's great.
Heat is great. I'm asking because this is where we're going through this.
Yes, more than Scarface. More than Scarface.
Okay, were you surprised by that?
Was it the
This is
editing?
the first time I thought about it, really.
It's the editing.
It's just, Scarface is more about an angry
It's Scarface is definitely more aggressive.
drug dealer.
Yeah.
Getting his fame. Carlito is that redemption, that kind of redemption. I love that. I love it. I wanted to see him succeed. I really wanted to see that.
He plays.
And obviously, he can't.
Al Pacino plays
he's gotta
this
die.
same vibe, story-wise, like theme-wise, in Godfather 3. Godfather 3, he's an older, diabetic Michael Corleone, who he's kind of done with the mafia life. And the movie is about him trying to, like...
It doesn't happen.
No. People hate Godfather 3. But it's Al Pacino again doing that old gangster trying to get out thing.
I think that was my favorite part of his character.
It's mostly Andy Garcia everybody hates.
No, it's Sofia Coppola that everybody hates.
the
Francis Ford Coppola that did Dracula and
His
did
daughter.
the Godfather movies. He put his daughter in Godfather 3. It was supposed to be the lovely, lovely Winona Ryder. Ding.
Is the
And
daughter?
I'm putting the ding for a reason. And Winona Ryder couldn't do the project because she was working on something else, so he got his daughter to do it, and everybody hates her. She's terrible in that movie. Terrible.
Right,
Winona Ryder would have kicked ass in that
she
role.
plays the actual daughter, right?
Sofia Coppola, Francis Ford Coppola, the director's daughter, plays Michael Corleone's daughter. So she plays Al Pacino's daughter. There's a lot of stuff with movies, man. We got to catch you up with some stuff.
Catch you up.
What do you want to do for your next Al Pacino project?
I kind of want to switch gears.
No more Pacino?
Lord of the Rings.
You want to take a break?
Oh, Lord of the Rings.
Oh, but that's a hell of an undertaking. Are you ready for that?
He's going to force you to read every single book.
No, I won't. We'll just talk about the movies because
Well, we'll see. I don't know.
I do want to do Count of Monte Cristo.
I'd
The
watch
next
that again.
time I visit my mom, because she's got a couple of my bookshelves there, I will get my copy of Count of Monte Cristo and I'll start, and then one day we can do it. Because it's like extremely long. It's crazy. Count of Monte Cristo is long.
Is the movie long too?
No, it's a normal movie, but like the book is just.
A lot more.
I think that was back when you got paid by the publishers for how many words are in it, like how long a story was.
That's
So I think like Herman Melville with Moby Dick was like that. So he'd have a chapter about like the way the skull of a whale looked, and like he would go on and on for nothing that moves the plot forward.
That's funny.
And I think Alexander Dumas, who did Three Musketeers and Count of Monte Cristo, might have been writing around that time. So it's long. I'd love to read it. I read an abridged version, but I've never read the full-on version. And I love Count of Monte Cristo, the movie. I love it.
I like the movie.
It's great. So yeah, let me go ahead and finish this out with, I got Brandon something. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo.
Oh, look at that.
Because I'd like that to be our next book movie project. So you actually have to read this.
Yeah.
So
On tape.
Arian's got
Don't be flaky.
my copy of it, so should be working on that when he's done reading the thing he's reading, and then we'll do this one in the David Fincher movie when we do our episode. And you should watch it just because it's a good movie. But yeah, I think on that note, we're gonna get out of here. I think everybody should check this out, especially if you are going through Al Pacino's like projects. I love Al Pacino, and I think you're gonna like a lot of his movies that we do.
The guy that made this died
Before it got published, yeah.
Wow.
We're gonna get out of here, guys. Like and subscribe. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Okay, I'm reloaded.
I'm reloaded. He's like, let me do a line where I say I'm reloaded. But you're out of bullets. I don't care. I'm gonna make it work. Fucking Pacino.
I wanted him to bust out and say hello to my little friend. He should have done it, dude.
Oh, I didn't.
No, that would have been. People would have rolled their eyes.
Where
He would have left the theater.
Like,
not a single reference. Not a single little.
That's
nod.
the way to do it. Yeah, you don't. Yeah.
Not a little. Oh, I knew a. What was he, Cuban?
Yeah.
I knew a Cuban guy or some shit.
Yeah. There was a Cuban guy making moves.
He looked
in
like
Miami.
me.
What if they were like?
My cousin lives in.
Yeah. Heard about this Cuban guy back in the day, man.
Yeah. Pachanga said that. Oh yeah, I was gonna ask you about the Scarface actors. There's the little guy with that hat, and then there's the guy he sits down with, and he's like, maybe you think I owe you. That's the guy that fucking gets him with the chainsaw.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
You know, Art was telling me that movie was like the most violent thing back when it came out.
Oh, dude, it was.
The equivalent
People
of, like-
hadn't seen that before.
I'm like, wow, yeah.
Not
think
in
about
a
it.
non-horror movie
Right.
film.
Right.
Like this was just a drama, regular.
Yeah, you're not
like,
you can't go on the internet and see.
Gore videos.
People-
Yeah, you're not
Dying.
going to see Texas Chainsaw Massacre. You're gonna go see like some gangster movie, and they're like, "Oh my God, gangsters can do." Like, obviously, they do, but that had never been shown.
Oh my god, the guy getting fucking chopped up with the chainsaw.
Jesus Christ.
You know, they show in Godfather someone getting whacked or shot a ridiculous amount of times.
I was like, oh, Sonny gets killed by like 1,000 bullets.
Yeah, you're like, it's fucking a ridiculous amount.
Oh, we gotta get. He's gotta. I think you should watch
Maybe
the Godfather.
Godfather next?
I think you should watch Godfather before you watch Lord of the Rings.
Okay.
And we did an episode on Godfather, so if we do it, it'll just be mostly asking Chris questions about what he thought about the movie. We should do Godfather
number
2 this
2.
year
Yeah,
also
I was gonna
because
say. I could just do that one.
because this is the year of the sequel. And we haven't done a sequel in a minute. So we should do Godfather 2 this year.
It was the third one, the last one?
Yeah, don't watch that one.
No, we should watch that one. We should watch that one. Dude, they meet the Pope. Let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Bye, guys. Thank you again.
Bye.